Kristen here with my balustrade table. I'm working on the finishing part right now. I did 80 grit, 120 grit, 220 grit on my disc sander today, and then I'll be 220 grit hand sanding the entire thing. These balustrades are from Osborne Wood Products from Georgia. They're great. They're fast, and their customer service is just amazing. So here I am next to my balustrade table. This thing is ready to go. It's ready for its finish. I'm going to be working on this in the sample piece as well. This has been sanded down all the way to hand 220 grit sandpaper by hand. So we're going to do a distressed gray finish on it. So once your piece has been completely blown off of all sawdust, you're going to go ahead and start with your Minwax pre-stain wood conditioner. So I just take it, pour it into a little bowl, and I use an old paintbrush and just kind of paint it down. This is going to help the stain hold better, and all in all, I just think it makes things work a little bit smoother. I'm going to continue doing this and let it dry. We're going to work on the stain right now, and then after that we'll do the whitewash. But I just wanted to show you a little bit about staining. You're going to do it in small sections. I usually use a rag, like a pretty crappy rag, and then I allow it to dry for a minute or two or three, depending on how dark I want it, and then I wipe it off with kind of a medium crappy rag. So this stain is going to pick up anything that you have in here, any character. It's going to pick up any wood filler that you had to use, which I unfortunately had to use on this piece, not my favorite. So you got to kind of watch it. You're doing it with the grain, and you're doing it in small sections. And again, I'm using Minwax Early American. Okay, so we're staining one section. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and wipe this off. It's pretty close to the color that I want. Don't want to have to do this multiple times. So it worked pretty well. Now the wettest edge you're going to have is actually I have back here because the towel kind of got onto it. So we're just gonna keep going from there. So we're gonna try and always keep the edge wet and let all this completely dry, and then we're going to go over and wipe it with a rag. I'm just going to continue on.
Mom, so, dude.
Okay guys, so I've got my Restoration Hardware knockoff here and went ahead and did dark walnut as the stain today. Turned out pretty good. We're going to go ahead and do a whitewash tomorrow, working on it so I can finish this thing up. If you wanted to, you could stop here. There's just some touch-ups needed and some poly. And the table is complete. Can't wait to go set it up.